Get the latest on what's going on this earnings season, meets, beats, and more in Zach's Earnings Scorecard.
We're going to bring you up to date on airline earnings with Eric Dutram. Eric is the editor of Zach's Surprise Trader. You have a whole group of airline stocks that you're watching this week in particular. Now, the airlines have been in rally mode lately.
They kind of have been. It's kind of been a dicey time for the airline space too, with all the concerns over terrorism, Zika virus. Granted, those impact some airlines a little bit differently than others. But we saw Delta last week. They beat estimates.
Yeah.
But some of the newest estimates to come out have been a little sluggish. The airline space overall is in the bottom 10% for the Zach's industry rank.
Wow.
So there are definitely some concerns coming into this summer travel season and the summer earnings season as well.
Well, stock prices among some of these that you're going to talk about seem to be rallying. Why don't you go ahead and start?
Sure. So first up, we got United Airlines. They report on the 19th. They actually have a Zach's rank 5, but they have a B VGM score, so some of the fundamentals are looking a little stronger for this company.
Mm-hmm.
As we can see in the chart here, we can sort of see a bit of that rally that you were talking about. Shares have come back here from about 30. They moved a bit higher in recent trading, so a little promising here, but as we can see, in early 2015, shares were at about $73 a share, so they've definitely been on a downtrend. There's been a lot of turbulence in this name. I'm going to try and beat you to all the airline puns. That's my goal. But we see that the year-over-year growth estimates are pretty flat. If we look at this blue line and the yellow line, which represents 2016 and 2017 earnings, they're pretty much flat. So that's not really a great sign for this company coming into the report. It does have a ESP of 0.4%, so there is a chance of a beat for this company. But as we can see, some of the growth rates aren't that impressive for United Airlines.
All right, we got 4 more, so keep your seatbelt fastened.
That's right. Next up is Southwest Airlines. This has been a long-time component in my personal portfolio. Had this for years. Always like flying with Southwest, but this company right now might not have the best outlook for earnings season. It does have a Zach's rank number 5, strong sell, but it does have an A for VGM score, so very strong fundamentals for this company, and a positive ESP, which can signal a beat. If we look to the chart right here, we can see that Southwest Airlines does have a very impressive track record when it comes to earnings season. The company hasn't missed estimates since mid-2013, so a pretty great streak here for Southwest Airlines. So I think we could see a beat in this name in the upcoming report, but just don't look for anything that impressive. We can see that this has held up much better than United Airlines. I think that's really thanks to their domestic focus and their better growth potential.
Okay.
Up next, we got American Airlines. I'm going to try not to badmouth them too much because I do have some flights with them soon, so I don't want them to get too mad at me.
Sure.
But they actually have a pretty great track record when it comes to earnings season too. They haven't missed since 2014. As we can see on the chart, they've had a nice green trend here, but much like United Airlines, the other big legacy carrier out there, they've been kind of this downward trend, though the recent trading here has been a little bit of an upswing. Once again, Zach's rank number 5, but a B VGM score. So once again for this name, earnings estimates have been trending lower, but the fundamentals are a bit stronger here. Once again, it's just kind of a difficult space overall for the earnings outlook for a lot of these names.
All right.
Up next, we got Hawaiian Airlines, a smaller airline company, and it's been doing a lot better than most thanks to their, more segmented, network and their focus on obviously the Hawaiian market.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a better travel area, and it looks to be one that's a little more insulated from the Zika virus concerns. So much better choice here for some investors. It actually has a Zach's rank number 3 of hold, so much better than the other choices we've talked about thus far, and an A VGM score, so great fundamentals for this name too. If we look to the chart, growth rates are definitely a concern here. We can see both that 2016 and 2017 number flat year over year, but as we can see, the stock price has been pretty incredible here over the last 5 years. It's really taken off over the last couple of years, and we're at that $40 range. So a bit more solid choice here than some of the other names we've talked about. Last but not least, we got Alaska Airlines. This one's been in focus thanks to the whole merger issue with Virgin. So that's going to definitely weigh on this company going forward. But if we look to the charts once again, we can see this issue of year-over-year growth sort of weighing on this company. 2016 and 2017 numbers are trending lower. The stock price has moved a bit higher in this past week and a half range. But once again, a great track record when it comes to earnings season. Hasn't missed since 2013. So This company also has a Zacks rank number 5, BVGM score. So overall, we're just seeing a lot of concerns with the growth rates for this sector. Fuel prices have been a bit more volatile, so it's really going to be a concern for the outlook and if these companies can get back to growth in the near term.
All right, well, thank you for that. And don't forget, you can, during this earnings season and always for that matter, check out more stock information, earnings information on various companies on our website, zacks.com. And just get on over to the homepage and link to it all from there. With Eric, I'm Terry Ruffalo.